Now, let's go ahead and move on to our headline topic. We have a new number one. Who does number two work for? Number two is now Paul McBeth. That is the most uncomfortable statement I have made in a long time. Yes, Paul McBeth, no longer number one. This last ratings update came out and shocked the world. He is a number two. Two. Who done what? I can't. I don't even know. Paul McBeth number two. It is crazy. He has dropped. He is no longer number one. 68 consecutive updates. He was number one. 68. Now, sometimes he was tied for number one, which whatever. That is what it is. He is the Tom Brady of disc golf, where like he's the best. He is. Say what you will about Tom Brady. He works harder. He does good stuff. I hate that the Bears don't have Tom Brady, but that is a separate story. We're talking about Paul McBeth. He was number one since the 2013 update. Since the first update in 2013. So he has been number one for over 7 years. Number one. Who were we talking about back in 2013? It was a toss-up for the number one spot between Nate Doss, Dave Feldberg, Ricky Wysocki, Will Schustrick, Nico LaCastro, and Paul McBeth. Now, how many of those guys are still in that conversation? I'm not trying to take away from Nate Doss or Dave Feldberg or Nico LaCastro. Those guys are all still really good. Don't get me wrong. But we're talking about and Will Schustrick. I can't forget Will Schustrick. Fantastic players. But then you've got the only two out of that list. The only two from 8 years ago are Ricky Wysocki and Paul McBeth. Those two. That's it. Those are the two that we are still talking about today. And it is Ricky Wysocki who's number one. Paul McBeth dropped a point. So not really huge. And I give it another ratings update or two, and those two are back to tied. Maybe they flip-flop again. Who knows? It's going to be exciting. Who can't wait until the next tournament that those two are playing together? They're going to be on the same card, and it is going to be lights out, a fantastic one, because Paul McBeth is going to be pissed that he is not number one. Because he's been number one forever. He is Mr. Disc Golf. It is. It's true. Now, Paul McBeth has been rated number one even when Ricky Wysocki won back-to-back world championships. Yeah, think of that. Think how crazy that has been. This season is going to be crazy exciting. So if you want to read the whole article, it's up on Ultiworld. I will link the article in the description below. Hopefully you all will enjoy that.